So after many weeks of figuring out how to answer the questions that are being sent in on my website, we decided that going the video route would make it a lot easier. I have to apologize because thousands of questions have been piling up over the last couple of months, and I've just been so overwhelmed with a million things, and I feel so guilty. But nevertheless, we're going to give this one a whirl and see if this works. So check back. We'll have new questions posted. You can check them out, listen, fast forward, I guess, if you want to. And until we get the kinks worked out, bear with us. All right, so first question from Shanna asked me, she says, she loves my designs. Where can I find the dining chairs in the photo labeled 1500? And those chairs are from Kerry Joyce from a while back, KerryJoyce.com. KerryJoyce.com. He has beautiful stuff. I love his furniture designs. He's amazing. Not sure if he still makes those, but give it a try. Check out the website, even if you're not looking for chairs. He has beautiful, inspirational stuff. Second question from Monica. Hi, Kenneth. I'm now living in Asia and have embraced the modern contemporary styles I see here. Our home in Texas, however, is a typical developer's house that was just mass-produced in 2003. Very traditional neutrals, honey-colored wood accents, floors, etc. Can I do modern furnishings in that type of home, or will it be too confusing? That's a great question. People always think that because they have a house that is a, in this case, a typical contractor's mass-produced house, that they can't put their own sense of style into it. And I think that's where we're all mistaken. The truth is you can blend design styles seamlessly. Now, you never want to completely ignore the house's architecture. So you would never want to go buy a steel and glass contemporary house and decide that you love French country and fuss it all up with lots of prints and roosters. But you may be able to bring in a transitional style to a traditional home like a spec house by looking at websites like Baker, because they have great furniture on Baker.com that's got a very transitional line. Like Barbara Berry, she's very good at putting furniture together in very traditional settings, and it feels very modern and updated without feeling too cold. So absolutely, you have my permission. Do a more modern look in your traditional home in Texas and have fun in Asia. They have really beautiful stuff there. You might as well bring some fun stuff home too, because you can get some great, beautiful pieces. Molly, hello. Hello, Molly. My master bedroom has beige walls and white trim. Beautiful. I have a beautiful blue-green comforter. I have some antique furniture pieces and very boring beige carpet. We're going to ignore the phone. Someone else is going to pick it up. Very beige, boring carpet. I have thought of chocolate brown as a third color for the curtains. That seems heavy to me. I'm an old lady with very traditional style, and the windows have 4-inch wood blinds, shutters on them already. Should the curtains match the bed, the walls, or bring in a third option? I love watching you on HGTV. Thanks, Molly. Molly, here are my thoughts on this. You've got beige walls and white trim, antique furniture pieces, and the biggest piece of furniture in your room is your bed, which has blue and green on the comforter. So that's a big color palette right there, blue and green. So right now we have blue, green, and we have some beige and some antique furniture, which I imagine is the darker wood. And your question is, should you do a dark chocolate brown curtain or bring in a third color for the windows? And my answer is this: no. You should try to bring more of that blue-green from your comforter into the room, and window treatments are a great way to do it because it's a lot of fabric that's framing the windows, which will really help to connect the walls of the space to the middle of the space where your bed is. One thing I would not do is do the chocolate brown curtains. Now, I love doing that when I want to be really dramatic and really outline the windows and make it feel architectural. But that would be too heavy in your room because you already have the antique wood pieces that are that dark brown. So I would recommend bringing in the blue-green draperies to tie into your bed. But if you want to bring in a third color, let me tell you what you do. Find that color you love and bring it in with a piece of art. Bring it in with a accent pillow or a throw across the end of your bed. Do it with an accessory, even if it's a vase with some flowers that maybe have pinks or yellows or purples in it. Punches of color should be in small doses, not heavy amounts like a drapery. And that's just in your case. So I hope that helps, Molly. And I have to laugh because I don't believe that you're an old lady. You sound like you're pretty stylish to me. Just also want to remind you, we're in my real office, so you're going to hear people talking, phones ringing, and you're just going to hear it all because we're here to answer some questions. Okay, really quickly, Victoria says, I love, 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 love your design aesthetic. Just saw the hip loft space episode redesign today. I have to have the wall sconce above the couch. Is it vintage, or can you please tell me where to buy it? Thanks so much. It is vintage, and it's from a store I love here in LA called Orange. And if you go to their website, orange, as in the color, .firstdibs, as in the number 1, then DIBS.com, and search for vintage sconces or sconces, you may find they still have some of those left. Now, that show was taped when we were in the good times and people were spending lots of money, so they were a little expensive, but in his case, because we saved money on the furniture and that was such a prominent piece, we went a little over budget to do that sconce, and I think it just made all the difference in the world. Check it out, Victoria. I'll also send you an email with a link. The next email is from TM. Loved your creative arrangement for decal placement for the Monkey Vine collection. Will you make a suggestion for the decal arrangements for your Ladybug Paisley design? People are like, what is the Monkey Vine collection? I have a baby bedding collection at Babies R Us, and inside the collection as an accessory we include wall decals that allow you to personalize the walls with arranging these decals. And people are like, how would you arrange them? And this is one thing I like to do. Because your baby lives, and as your child gets older, they live basically 3 feet down, I like to create a border right around chair rail, but not one of those borders that you paste on, but these decals, because you can be more organic with it and have more fun. So I suggest for the Ladybug Paisley collection to do that with the flowers and the leaves and the ladybugs. You'll probably need 2 sets of them to do it. Another thing I like to do is around corners of windows and doors, create bouquets of flowers with some of the flower decals, so that